Welcome. You found the company you sleep. Here, stories aren't just told. They're known. They're owned. So, let's set the stage for deep rest. If you can, find a way to darken your room completely. Close the curtains. Turn off the lights. Make the space around you become a sanctuary. A place where your nervous system knows it's safe to let go. Get comfortable. Arrange the space around you. Find that position where your body, mind, can truly settle. Put on headphones, because this story is meant to be intimate, close to you. Now, if your room won't go fully dark, or if you'd like a little extra support, an eye mask is a beautiful gift, a wonderful tool. It helps signal to your brain, sleep is coming. Rest is here. You can find one for a few dollars, or make one out of something lying around the house. It does make a difference. But if you don't have one, that's okay too. What matters is your intention to rest. You found yourself in the right place. Your intention is pure. And your body-mind knows what to do. You're already settling. Now, let this story guide you home. Rest be with you. And as you listen right now, notice something shifting. Your breath is slowing. Your shoulders are dropping. Your body remembers exactly how to rest. The space between your thoughts is already growing wider and wider still. This is where it happens. Through the art of story, woven with the science of sleep, the wisdom of your own mind-body receives exactly what you need. Feel it. You are safe here. You are held. Because you already know exactly how to welcome what comes next. Rest here. Now. Part 1. Ashe and Juju. A secret story. A story of quiet. A story that only arrives after the moon comes to cradle you. Once upon a time, in a soft blue valley between two gentle hills lived two little children named Ashe and Juju. Ashe had eyes like the evening sky, wide, curious, and full of little stars that twinkled without knowing it. Juju was younger, with big, gentle hands that liked to hold on to things, like blankets, stuffed animals, and Ashe's sleeve when the wind whispered too loud. And these dear souls, they had a question. You see, they had never met sleep, not once. They had heard of sleep. They heard from the birds who stopped singing at dusk, from the cats who curled up into little clouds on warm chairs, and from the summer breeze who whispered, "I carry sleep in my arms to you." But they had never seen it. They wanted to know where it lived. They wanted to know what color it was. They needed to know how it smiled. So one night, when the stars were blinking slow, Ashe whispered, "Let's go find it." Juju blinked, and then again, and nodded. So they tiptoed outside into the soft, warm air, their bare feet touching grass, purred with each step. And first they asked the owl. "Excuse me, owl," said Ashe. "Have you seen sleep?" The owl blinked big golden eyes, very slowly, and said, "Sleep lives just behind your next 3 breaths." So they tried. They breathed in, and then out. 1. They breathed in again, and out. 2. And a third time. In and out. But sleep was waiting, so they walked further, past their favorite river, where they met Turtle. Very old, very slow, always smiling. "Excuse us, Turtle," said Juju. "Do you know where sleep is?" The turtle took so long to answer, the two of them nearly forgot the question. Finally, Turtle replied, "Sleep comes when the bones become heavy, like my shell, and your mind becomes light, like my dreams." Turtle gave them each a smooth, round stone, still warm from the sun. rest this on your belly and lie down under the stars. Then listen to how it rises and falls with each breath. So they did. And as they lay there beneath the stars, they began to feel their arms growing heavier, their legs growing warmer, their fingers softening, their eyelids becoming big, sleepy drapes, and the stone on their bellies rising and falling like waves over the softest sandy beach. Still, Ashe whispered, "Do you see? Sleep." Juju didn't answer. Because? You already feel it. Just like Juju found it. And with it came a smile. With sleep comes a breath, slow and warm. Fingers heavy and soft. Just floating gently in the deep. Ashe's eyelids dropped down all the way. And in that quiet moment, Ashe found it too. Not a thing. Not a person. Not even a place. But a feeling. Like sinking into feathers. Being kissed by the stars. Like coming home to something you didn't know you were looking for. Sleep had found them, and they found sleep. And now, my dear, you've met sleep too. Because sleep always finds you. Sleep meets you where you are. Always willing. Always ready. Sleep is not a place you go. It's a feeling like the warmth in the sand, like the rest on your pillow, like the space under your breath, the rumble in my voice becoming softer, slower, and warmer. It's a friend that comes to you when you've let go. And as Ashe and Juju drift deeper down into the space where we all dream, you drift together too. The story of two souls searching for sleep has become your own. And now, we let the searching fade. We let the narrative rest. And what remains is the simple feeling, all-knowing. Only breath in the descent into part 2. Dreams sleep too. These dreams may come and go, but you, my dear, you are forever. Even dreams lay in their beds, ready for rest. Some get curled up tight, like a seed waiting to grow. Others stretch out, arms open to the night, while the rest, they're ready, willing to surrender the day, like you, to rest here now. To let go of everything but your slow, deep, heartfelt breath, humming the forever lullaby, purring, swirling, nestling the air into your lungs. In through the nose, gentle, slow, out through your mouth, soft and low, like a snail in the midnight mist. Again, in your belly rises, out, your bones are heavy. Breath by breath, dreams start to float. They yawn and slip away, up from their toes to the ankles and knees, to the bellies, soft and sweet. Drifting closer to the edge, in the space of the heart. Even dreams found themselves moving slowly across that hum. The ta and the pa, all fun, found in the whispers of your pillows. The light has dimmed to the deepest of hues, and the hair and the air holds every exhale with care. Even the clouds pull their covers up, while the breeze kisses their foreheads with love. And in this feeling, there is only peace, timeless, floating. See? The sea of sleep. Rest now. Feel wrapped in the biggest, softest arms of sleepy dreams, together as one with knowing now. The big hugs of the earth wrapped around your heart. The trees sway in rhythm. Can you feel them breathe together? The wind says goodnight, and the storms sit still. Now, darling, we go down, all the way down. A thrum, a thurr, heavy sounds, root sounds, murmurs of before. With every heartbeat, your eyelids get heavier, your hands unfurl. Each breath pulls you closer. Let go, go, go. Sleep that knows, so close, with love to rest here now. The night is wide, your breath is deep. Your heart knows you long to let go. You have. You are. Good night, my dear. Sleep is your company tonight. Rest be with you. In the deep. So still. In this stillness comes the story from within. A story your heart knows. A story about being small in a world that feels so big. About being seen when you felt you were invisible. About belonging as you are. Feel it now as this becomes your story. Your breath becomes its breath, and your heart remembers what it knows to be true. Part 3. The little child. Once upon a time, in a dream you know so close, there lived a little child. So little, you could rest him in the palm of your hand. He lived beneath an old oak tree, in a house of their own, a house with a little door, like a button, and a little roof that only a butterfly dared to rest upon. In the woods around the house, the little child had many friends. There were birds who sang to him from low branches, squirrels who chattered in the moss, cheerful ants who marched in perfect lines, and frogs in the pond whose croaks sounded like sleepy sonnets. But his dearest friend was the turtle, ancient and patient, a drowsy soul with a shell as strong and weathered as 1,000 lifetimes. Turtle would let the little child sit in the crevices of the shell. Together, they would walk through the woods, each step matching the rhythm of the forest itself. As evening arrived, the small child swept his tiny porch and gathered his little garden tools. In his kitchen, no larger than a walnut shell, he cooked a meal. 1 grain of rice in a dish, 1 drop of water in a thimble. After eating, he washed his saucer gently and placed his thimble to dry. He then climbed the stairs, each step the size of a little pebble, to his little room. There, on a bed with a blue cover softer than a butterfly's wing, he read from a little book. The words grew slower. The candlelight grew dimmer. And soon, his eyes closed and sleep found him. Outside, the wind was tiring and the rain was ending. After all, the animals had found their shelter. Squirrels nestled in the heart of their trees. Birds warm in their nests. The fish at peace in the depths of the pond. While Bear slept deep in his mountain cave. It was quiet, held in the safe arms of sleep. The little child was deep in the night, but he felt it. A tiny clawing at his window and a meow at his door. His eyes opened. He wrapped himself in a piece of cloth and hurried down to see what needed him. There, shivering in the rain, a little kitten, soaked and trembling. Immediately, the child brought her inside, dried her gently, and gave her warm milk in a small eggshell dish. He made her a bed from an acorn cap, lined it with soft cotton, and the two of them curled up, falling asleep to the sound of the rain, becoming softer, softer, softer. When morning came, the sun was warm and bright. The flowers perfumed the air. The little child and the little kitten stepped outside together, and soon all the forest friends came running. The squirrels, the butterflies, the ants, the frogs, the birds, bear. Everyone came to meet the new friend, the little kitten. Turtle arrived last, grumbling softly in a curious way. She offered to take them both on a journey. So they climbed up on the wide, warm shell, and together they walked through the forest. As they journeyed deeper, ancient trees towered above them like proud guardians. Moss cushioned every step. The air smelled of toadstools and berries and things. But then, suddenly, they heard a heavy sound. Dum, dum, rumble bum bum dum. Footsteps, large and powerful. The friends hid quickly inside the hollow of a great tree. As the footsteps came closer, they heard something else. A voice, broken and bummed. I'm too big. I'm too old. No one wants to play with me. The small child looked out from the hollow, and there stood a big child with big legs and big arms and eyes soaked with tears. His red shirt was muddy. His face held loneliness. The little child, though very little, was very brave. He stepped out from the tree and asked the big child, "Why are you crying?" "Because I'm too big," he said. "Everyone thinks I'm too much, too loud, too rough. No one wants to play with me now." The little child smiled and gleefully said, "I'll play with you." And before the big child could say anything, the kitten ran out. Turtle nodded slowly, and all the forest friends gathered near. "We will too," they shouted together. "We will." And from that day forward, the big child was alone no more. He learned what the little child already knew. Love comes from the courage to see another's heart like your own. The little child carried the big child's old sadness like a treasure. Carried it right out to the riverbank, and with a giggle and a nudge, together they watched it sail away, dissolved into the river itself. And as that day grew long, and all the friends grew tired from playing, the little child felt something big. He was needed. He was enough. He was loved. Just as you are loved now, in this moment, from the shooting stars above and the soft pillow beneath your head. And now, dear one, let sleep find you the way the little child found his friend. Not through searching, not through struggle, but through stillness, through surrender, through letting go. Rest here now. Rest in the knowing that you are. You are held. You are all. You are all. Good night, love. See you in the company you sleep. Rest be with you.